Hello there, it's me, earthmanbrick, and we're back with another Killa project. We've made plenty before. These are the death skulls we've made. We've got 3 of those. We've got the bad moon here, and this bad boy, which is evil sons. So, in keeping with the theme of the different clans that we're making up for the Killa, I'm making up another one. So, to start off with, we make our base, and I've prepped one here. Again, it's just made of card. Got a separate video on that if you want to check it out. I'll put a link to it below. And yeah, we're going to be making up a blood axe this time. And the blood axes, well, they're a bit stealthy, sneaky, which isn't very orky. So they're kind of the black sheep of the orcs, if you will. And so we've made up this bad boy, and here he is. This is our blood axe. And you can see we've made little axes for his shoulder pads there. Just to separate him out, and I've gone for what looks like a night vision goggles for the head and made it very tactical. So yes, he's very sneaky. He's kind of almost squatting, as it were. And he's got a tactical giant saw blade, because that's apparently tactical. And the only thing he's missing is a gun. So I've made up this, which is kind of like a giant anti-material rifle type thing. But I've also made it so it's like a big pistol. And that's just going to sit on his back there. That just sort of plugs into this bit. Like so. And so it's stuck on his back. And yeah, what I thought was, well, I could paint him up like this, but it'd be a bit boring. So, because the blood axes are sneaky boys, what I thought I'd do is I'd take some mosquito netting. I've got some here. I've got lots of little offcuts apparently. And I thought I'd mix up some mash and some, what is it? Like coriander, some birch seed, which looks like tiny little leaves. And with the mash and stuff, it'd make like a ghillie suit, which is like that camo netting kind of cool stuff that you get. And I thought, oh, that would make it proper rocky. So I'm going to paint it up and fire that stuff up on, and I might add some extra cables and stuff connecting between the head and the neck there. But yeah, that's the basic design. Anyway, I'll go off and do that. See you again soon. Bye for now. Hello again, and we're back. And here he is, all done and dusted. And I've got to say, I'm quite pleased with the end result. So, let me just set it down and I'll go over it. So, here we've gone for a more kind of World War, kind of military looking style of Killa. Quite a contrast compared to the other ones here. And yes, I'm very pleased with the results. The saw blades turned out quite nicely. What I've done is I've gone and bulked it out with some shoulder pads that are just made of cardboard and tin foil. Yes, turned out rather nicely, and then I've added some rivets. And of course with the blood axes, I've given them the blood axe logo, which is 2 axes together, which are just literally pieces of card that I've just super glued on. And yeah, they turned out pretty nicely, so I'm quite happy with that. Here's the camo netting that I've added. And all I've done is I've added the mash and not a whole lot else. I thought definitely a case of less is more with this stuff. And yes, I'm rather pleased with the results. I've also added some X panels here to the knees just to fill it out a bit more and make it look a bit more like a proper mech. Now originally for the head here, he was going to have, this thing was going to be upside down, so it looked a bit more like night vision goggles. But everyone else, I did a quick survey, and everyone had kind of agreed that having the 2 things at the top looked more like eyes, so I went with that instead. And yes, very pleased with these results. Also went with a smaller head with a lot less character to feed into the more kind of Blood Axe kind of lore, because they're kind of outcasts from the other orcs because of their sneaky and more humane kind of characteristics. So yes, he's a bit more clean and a lot less orky than other orcs. And here's the sniper rifle, which is just stuck to the back here, and it can come off quite nicely, and then it just plugs back into that little divot that I've made. And yes, I've not really done a hell of a lot with that. I think that I more or less operate by the philosophy of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So yeah, it looked good enough. I can just stick that back on there. A bit hard to do with one hand because the other hand's holding the camera here. Oh no, can he do it? Will he not do it? I don't know. Let's see. Yep, that's it back on. So yes, that is our fourth. And yeah, fourth orc clan. All done and dusted. So we've got our Death Skulls, Bad Moon, Evil Sons, and Blood Axe. Now, if you can tell me what the next one is, then I can start doing it, because I've already forgotten what the other orc clans are. I think there's what the hell are they? Yes, I remember now. Yes, it's the Goths, and there's a sort of other proto-clan, which is the... what are they called again? They're sort of piratey. Freebooters. Yes, so I'm going to try do killer cans of those as well at some point. But that's all I've got for you today. So, thanks again for watching, and bye.